Hey, our next headline comes from the Charlotte Observer. Check this out. Tillis wins North Carolina Senate GOP primary, faces Hagan. This, of course, is the recap of Tuesday's vote in North Carolina. Tillis is Thom Tillis, the State House Speaker who easily won the GOP primary. Hagan is, of course, Senator Kay Hagan, targeted as one of the most vulnerable Democrats in the U.S. Senate. But the Republican primary was not a race to see who could win this week. It's about who's best suited to beat Hagan in November. And that question led to an interesting battle of endorsements. Tillis had the Republican establishment on his side, names like Romney and Bush, while his Tea Party opponent had Rand Paul as his celebrity guest. In the end, the establishment won. But as Lynn Cheney told our Gloria Borger, there's room under that big tent for the GOP Tea Party.
You can't say just because someone is really conservative, they shouldn't be part of this party. We have to be ideologically inclusive as well as in all other sorts of ways.
Kirsten Kukowski is the National Press Secretary for the Republican National Committee. Kirsten, thanks so much for being here. This is a victory, right, for the National Party, because if I were to rattle off the names O'Donnell, Akin, Murdoch, Miller, they're all individuals who won the battle but lost the war. They were able to capture a nomination but not become U.S. senators, and arguably the Republican Party doesn't control the Senate because of those past contests.
You know what? I think we're looking forward to what now is in store for Kay Hagan. And just last week, the Washington Post said that she had the worst week in Washington, and she did. We're just excited, and we don't get involved in primaries at the Republican National Committee. It's very important to us that the grassroots voters, get to make those decisions on their own. We've been holding, Kay Hagan accountable this whole time, working on the ground, contacting voters, and talking about what it is to be a Republican. And we've been having a lot of good conversations with people on the ground there, and we're just excited. Now we can take the gloves off, and Thom Tillis can take it right at Kay Hagan. She's very vulnerable, and she's one of those Democrats that's going to likely fall, and that means the Senate's going to come to the Republicans, and we're pretty excited about it.
I referenced Senator Paul at the outset. Here's today's front page story. Rand Paul diverges from his party on voter ID. Senator Paul says everybody's gone completely crazy on this voter ID thing. Does he have a point?
You know what? He made those remarks here in Memphis, where we came together this week and heard from Marco Rubio. We heard from Rand Paul. We have a lot of good candidates that are looking at that White House run in 2016. We're going to let them have these discussions. It's very important that we do, and it's really good for our party that we're having these discussions right now. So you know what? I'm going to let Rand Paul speak for Rand Paul and what he means on that. But I'm just excited as a person who is dealing with Republican politics all day long. It's really an exciting time for us, and we look forward to November, but also the opportunities we have in 2016 with our good candidates.
Do you agree with his characterization that the party's position thus far has offended people? I mean, truly, you have to acknowledge this. The party's incapable of going after minority voters if they continue to persist with these voter ID maneuvers.
We have been very clear at the Republican National Committee. Our chairman has been very clear for the last year that we need to really think about how we are talking about these issues and the tone with how we're talking about them, and be careful about how we're talking about it. It's very important that we make sure that when somebody goes to the polls that their vote is counted, and it's one vote for one person. But we need to be able to articulate that to people without offending them. So I do agree that we have to have that conversation internally, and be choosy with our words.
Kirsten, real quick final answer if I can. You're cutting the number of debates. Wasn't the problem in the debate season not the number of debates but the crowd reaction? Quick response if you can.
I don't know about that. I think that it's really important that the Republican Party and our grassroots take back ownership of our primary debates. That is ultimately who is making the decision of who our nominee is going to be. And I think what we did with the debates this last week here in Memphis is really good for our party, and we're looking forward to what lies ahead for us.
Thanks so much for being here. Kirsten Kukowski, we appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Let's take a look at that original headline again. Tillis wins North Carolina Senate GOP primary, faces Hagan. This may be a better one. GOP realizes the role of a political party is to win.